So I had two main concerns about Nostalrius, especially the beginning of the launch, and that was that I was worried that the launch wasn't going to go too well, and I was worried also that I was going to be a little disappointed in the actual whole vanilla experience, at least like how I remembered it from when I was younger. And I think I was right about both of those concerns. But alright, so Too Long Didn't Watch version of this video is going to be that this is the server to play on if you do want a vanilla experience, like a true vanilla experience. I just personally, I guess, found out that maybe it's not necessarily for me. It's just that I think kind of the appeal of MMOs are gone. You know, I think like a lot of people obviously playing this are trying to, you know, have that experience again and whatnot. And this could be a completely different experience for like anyone else. But for me personally, I had fun. But after like a little bit, I sort of kind of stopped. Like, I was really hype on the first day, and then on Sunday I was like a little less hype, and then so on and so forth to today, where I played for like a little bit, and then I kind of logged off and started playing other games. But I just kind of wanted to talk about my experience and also just sort of my thoughts on the whole kind of legacy thing in general. As you can see, there's a shit ton of people. I chose a human paladin. It's probably one of the most populated ones I can go to. Or I could have chosen, sorry. And as soon as they started, there was a lot of people had problems with their old characters in that they logged on and all their characters' equipment was gone. So they actually did a rollback. So what you're watching is kind of pointless. I didn't have to do anything because they were going to delete my character anyway. But it was kind of annoying. Like when you first started, as you can see, like mob tagging back then was, you know, whoever gets there first. So you had to group up with people, which is cool. You had to group up with people for literally everything. But you had to group up for people and then tag each mob until you were done the quest. And then there were certain quests that were just impossible. Like when you have to go over the bridge into where the Defies have taken over the vineyard. And you have to pick up like all the grapes. It's like any quest where you have to pick up something, it was just impossible and you had to skip over. Which that's understandable. Like all of the problems with the launch was understandable. And that's why I was originally planning on not playing until today. But I was still able to, I finished today off, I think, at level 16, I believe. So it's cool, like little simple things such as like quests in Elwyn Forest. Like it was so much easier, not only just in terms of mob tagging, but just in like terms of like mobs hit harder. You know, like everything is a lot harder. Like I know a lot of people were saying like, oh, vanilla wasn't actually harder. It was just that we were all shitty back then and no one knew what they were doing. No, they're stupid and they obviously didn't play back in vanilla because you can't pull the whole entire zone like you can in retail and expect to live. You can, if you actually pull more than one mob, there's a good chance that you're gonna die. I thought that was kind of cool. It kind of, you know, made you start thinking straight from the beginning. There's no heirlooms, you know, so like gear upgrading was like is pretty awesome. I think that was like a big part of why the game doesn't feel like an RPG anymore, is that, you know, you start the game off now and you have all these heirlooms. I guess unless you, if you're starting fresh, I guess that's not the case, but you know what I mean. So that was all awesome. There was people talking though, saying that they could not get out of this, which I don't think that they were grouping for that, but it's cool though. Like, I mean, you had to group for people, and it wasn't like they're going to be like your best friend or anything, or you're going to have like these amazing conversations like every single group. Like there was a lot of times where I would just group up with people to do these things. You know, we might say hi, like something like that. You know, what more do you need? And we just go on our way, that was completely fine. That's actually what everyone kind of wanted. But then it sucks. I got footage of me doing this, but it didn't work in my video editor. But I grouped up with people for about like 2 or 3 hours, and we just like went through all of the Loch Modan quests starting from the beginning. Not all of them, obviously, but like a lot of them. And we were talking the whole time, and it was great. I added them. We're in a guild now. It was really cool. That would never happen on retail, so I'll give them that. Oh, I'll give this whole server that. Like, it's a lot better of an experience. Like, if I were still, like, really into online games, I would be playing this 100%. I already canceled my Legion subscription. And, like, if I am going to play World of Warcraft, and I am going to play this server, don't get me wrong. It's just that I'm not going to be playing as hardcore as I thought. Like, I remember I said I was going to do a review of this when I hit level 40, and I just realized that that's probably not going to be for a while. So I just wanted to put out this first look. But, yeah. So, what can I say about it? It's the game that I thought it was from the beginning. It's just that personally, I guess for me, the server or the experience actually, I guess, is just kind of over with. Everyone's pretty happy with it. I don't think I've seen a single person really complain about it, and the people that were complaining about it were kind of being silly. Like, there was a shit ton, I don't have an exact number, but there was a shit ton of people trying to get onto these two servers and, like, expect everything to go smoothly, I guess. I don't know. That just doesn't happen, and I think that's fine. You know, that shouldn't be, like, an excuse for, oh, this is why we have cross-realm or things like that. No, this is how an MMO should be. And it will die down eventually. It's probably already died down by now. So if you guys have played it, let me know what you guys think. Did it live up to your expectations? Did it not? What are you playing as? As I said, I'm a human paladin on the PvE server. Leveling is holy. As I said, I'm like 16 or 15. No, I'm 16, and I really want to start doing dungeons soon. I want to start doing dead mines. And it'd be great to play with people. But, yeah, as I said, let me know how it goes. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you.